Hello and welcome back to another review. I have no longer got hiccups, this is take 2. But it's Blocky's live action 2007 Megatron. And very nice details, I will admit. Can we bring the camera in closer and get the light from the camera back here? To put the camera as close as we can. Right, there we go. And it's got very nice color separation, no extra things needed here, nothing else, like no stickers, because Blocky's actually does some really good things, like with the Megatron. Very nice already printed on, but that is, oh, let's straighten out this guy's legs. That's how big he is compared to this guy. See, the first Blocky's series for Rise of the Beasts on the classic class were this scale. But now they're this big, in between Action Master and Galaxy Defender. But his accessories include Nemesis Prime's base, basically. Let's just show you him on the base, because that's his feet plug in, basically. There you go. That's that. And then we have an entirely new chest piece and his gun. His gun does plug into either of his hands, so you can choose which hand you want it in, but his fingers do come around and grasp it, even though I'm pretty sure that the gun forms from both of his arms in the film. The last time I checked, he does something like this to bring his arms together, and then they transform into the gun, and he just like a weird ass spin. He goes onto one knee and then uses it like a sniper from Fortnite. Oh, he's dead. But simply from there we can take off the chest, and let me just take a drink first. Damn boy. Then we can take this off, and that's a longer peg than I think any other series. But from there, we take the brick separator, like with the other Megatron video, put it under the chest, and start bringing it up where we can. Like here, we can bring it up the chest, which in itself does look really good. It's a closed off chest, like at the start of the film. Then this torso, then this torso underneath, you can see that he does actually light up, and there's a little light in there, but then there's nothing really here besides the cube, because that was the entire plot of the film. Then if we grab the correct chest plate and not put the same one back on, we can see the cube in there. So you can basically then just have dead Megatron. I said dead Megatron. Model kits is the interchangeable parts, so he doesn't transform into a pile of nothing. That is just a pile of nothing. I'm sorry, but that is what it is. He turns into a pile of nothing. 1 minute. From there, actually, no, if I change his chest plate back, there we go. There's his chest back to normal. But his very pointy shoulders, not sharp, but the color separation is really nice. This takes about an hour, I would say, to build, or less, if you know what you're doing and don't mess something up. And like 20 minutes, probably like half an hour, you know what I mean. It takes however long it takes you to build, as long as it doesn't take 10 minutes. But on the back, he's got some jet wings, but this is not posability yet. Show you that this is actually very nice. And in the arm, think that this is a separate piece in the arm that you build, then you put the shoulder. Actually, let's see if that is true. Let's see, because I've not done any other building than one Gundam live stream. Worst quality ever. Oh no. Like I said, that's his skeleton. That is what he built him with. And you see that it is very low, and that he does not actually have that much range and possibility in the arm. It is just a universal joint. It's not a ball joint. I think that's what they're called, universal joints. But there's the front part. There's the back part, and we plug that back on. The noggin is very less detailed. Does he have some nice... That's a hair on him. That is a hair. He has some nice teeth. But we can remove parts from the cranium of Megatron, and that is actually on a ball joint. His two head flappy things are on ball joints, and then I'm just trying to figure out. He actually has sculpted in teeth. Them teeth are dual molded. Bollocks. Let's see this. Let's see this. I want to see Megatron without... Oh, that looks cursed. That looks disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely an abomination against God. But that is a very accurate fun piece. That looks like something from Superman that Zod would wear. Is that his name? No, that does not narrow it down. That would make me sound racist. The guy in black clothing. One minute, let's see if I can... Get these back on properly. Like broccoli. And hypocrisy. But there's Megatron. Now, his posability is kind of limited. There's a ball joint that can do that much. You look up that far, look down that far. Here's these here, just flap. Piece came off his leg. His armor piece came off his leg. Let's put that back on. Oh, 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 let's put that back on. And then at the arm, actually, if you move that back, we can get full 360, but not. You can get full 360, but we can't get it without it kind of jamming because of the shoulder pads. Yes, thing go out that far, can't go down. Just over 90-degree bend. That's an odd butt flap, but his wrists are on a... Aren't they on a ball joint? Yes, they are on a ball joint. Oh. I've not had... when that's a lie, I have broken a few of these figures. But I mean, I haven't had any of these figures just crack by removing or adding in things. Like, say with Megatron, say that I, changed out his hand, and then that ball joint stayed in there. That, I've not had that happen. I have had the Datsun brothers on with these guys kind of have the wing doors have stress marks on the base of them, but that's because they've been put in a bag with the others. So I've got a little bag of them. I'll say like 20 or 19 of these guys. He is covered in fur. Don't worry what happened to Snarl. This is gonna be getting some convention. I tortured Snarl. But his that happens. His legs can kick let's just get into the fingers actually. Fingers can go back that far. And they can grasp. They're actually opposable fingers. Very nice. Now, this is my first 2007 Megatron, and he will not kick up that far. Kick back that far. Nothing. Posability. Actually, no, it's a knee swivel. He actually has a bicep swivel as well, if you look at it. No, actually, she does the posability with them joints. He has under 90-degree bend. Completely under 90-degree bend. Then he's got feet at a ball joint. Very nice. And he does right, but he is most sensitive, like sound wave. It is much brighter on camp. That is natural lighting there. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice figure. Some nice details. For this big of a figure, I mean, there's tailgate. I think there's tailgate anyway. There's a drink can, I guess. Here's the side of a drink. He's actually bigger. So these motherfuckers are smaller than a drink. Yes, they are. You can fit them in a jar if you want, I guess. Who the fuck does that, though? Some weirdos out there that do that. But you can then take him, place him on a base, get him in some maniacal, hysterical, rhetorical pose. So I guess there you go. I think he's asking for money, boy. Money. Money, boy. Money. I guess thank you for watching. Adios. At least he doesn't turn into a pile of trash and nothing. What the fuck is going on in my life?
Megatron.